Welcome everyone to the Lotus Sanctum. My name is Chris, and so today is a collective, timeless message that's wanting to come through. So what I do is I tap into my spirit team and also source some energies around, and I communicate the message that is wanting to come out at this time. And so before, I believe it was yesterday that I had scribed a little bit. So I just wanted to read that for you guys. The magic of your fullest heart plays through like a symphony. Listen to it in its resonance as the tune pierces what it intends to. When it does, she will soften you as she pleases and give you the codes to cleanse and clear your soul's journey. This is an acceleration of your soul's progression. And so with that little bit, I'm gonna get started with pulling out some cards. Just gonna put that there. Okay. Okay. Nope. You wanted. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with pulling out some cards from the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. All right. That was a quick one. Right. I might need just one more. Let me just see what else wanted. So what I feel like that little message is really tapping into is pretty much a it's like your soul itself is craving to be cleansed. Not just energies around you, it's also your soul itself. And it's not just your soul, that wants this. It's also this external force, this nature itself that wants to see you and encourage you to grow and to be your most authentic, express self, the one that is curious, the one that is playful. And it's a learning to look at yourself from a non-judgmental, come on. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's a way for you to look at yourself from a non-judgmental way, for you to interpret your needs and your desires and know that it is okay to have them and that it is a natural self-expression that is coming through. So the first card you get is make a decision. Um, so what comes to mind for me in that little part is, yes, you do have things that you want to do, but and it requires you to do something. So let's say you do have an idea, a thought, and you're like, I don't know how to achieve it, I don't know how to get there. But right now, what is logical for me is to do this instead. So for an example, let's say you wanted to write a book, and at the same time, you don't know how to do that without, well, you need money in between, right? And so your brain is not going to necessarily focus on writing when it is thinking about money, when it's thinking about its basic needs. And so for you to be able to get to that space where you can write the book and allow for the ideas to just flow, the words to come through, to work through it, to move through it. It's setting up your foundation, which is understanding that you need money and you need a home or like a shelter of sorts, clothes on your back, food in your belly to have the capacity to figure out how to write this book that you want to write. And so you take those steps. You have the job that you need to have, and you're paying your bills. And at the same time, once you find a certain rhythm in that, and you're like, okay, now I'm okay, how do I still write my book? Well, that would just mean that you um, start putting in the time, making the time out of your day, taking time out of your day, and to practice what it's like to sit down and write. And it's just a practice. That's that's it. That's how you start off. And even that's how my brain works. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do to get there. Your body knows exactly what it needs, when it's ready to do something. Listen to it and practice it. And I say practice because you will fail, or you may not fail, right? Um, Initially, you might come off running at a great pace, but then later you don't know what hit you and you slow down, right? So it's a practice. You practice doing what you want to do, right? You practice feeling what you want to feel, right? It's a practice. And so that's where this decision comes into play. It's choosing and saying, okay, I'm going to try this. Now I tried it. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. What if I change this little part, or there's this little part that I liked, this little part that I didn't, and then the ball starts to roll, and you start to get these creative ideas of how to get to where you want to be. And that's the journey that you experience from a place of surrender. That's where the surrender happens. That's where you tap into your body and feel what is showing up, what is coming up, the story, the sensations, the arousals, the pleasures, the pain, the discomforts, the places where you judge yourself. You start to see all these little places, right? Culmination of vision. And this little part, it's not just one little aspect of your life that you look at. It's all affect each other, right? It's all linked. It's your own ecosystem. If one little part is out of place, the other places are there to try to compensate. And it just doesn't work, right? It's a matter of working on all aspects. And even that, you are shown what you are to focus on when you start off. And then you gradually build from that, and you get to go deeper. You get to expand those barriers, those boundaries that you have, and you lean into it. Forget someone pushing those boundaries. It's you that pushes your own boundaries because you are one ready to. And when you do hit it, when you hit the wall, you know what to do to calm yourself down. You intentionally hit the wall, and then you find remedying the impact, right? Keep your dreams alive. I feel like this little card is really focusing on what your vision is, and to keep remembering, oh, this is what I'm working towards. This is what I'm moving towards. This is it. This is it. And it's a practice of remembering the sensations, the experience, the vision. It's a remembering. And to remember something, it means that you have felt it and experienced it. And so to keep those dreams alive, to give life to something, is that you give energy to it, you give attention to it, you play with it, you get aroused by it, you find creative ideas to make it happen, right? And so that little part is where the keep your dreams alive comes in. Now I'm going to be pulling out some tarot. And so let's see what Spirit has, and what she wants to communicate with you at this time. And I feel like when I say that, it's really, what I wanted to focus on was the aspect that the more you keep doing what you like, and there is happy pleasure in it, the more someone wants to give to you and be in that pleasure. And now that, oh, it's beautiful. It's a lot of fun to experience that. Okay, that's a nice one. Ace of Cups. With this Ace of Cups, I feel like someone, a group of you anyways, has tapped into a new experience, a dream, a vision, an idea that sparked you alive again. And you're wondering how to make it happen. Because the reason why I'm saying that is with the hands handing you the cup that's overflowing. It's like Swords gave you an idea, gave you the experience itself, and you're like, okay, how do I make this happen? How do I make this real? How do I make this tangible? How do I make this my pentacle, right? My lived experience, my tangible human 3D lived experience. And that's where practice comes into play. And it's a matter of feeling, because you can ask that dream how to do it, and it will show you one step at a time. And it's continuing to ask the dream how to do it. It's building that ritual, building the practice, a commitment to it, right? An honoring of it. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna make this happen. At the same time, I also want to give to myself. I want pleasure as I'm doing this. I want to have fun as I'm creating and building this. I want to be financially supported as I'm moving through this. So how do I do that? And noticing when you try something, you're like, you know what? I tried it. It's great. At the same time, I'm lacking in this little part. So how do I bring in this little part and do this, right? So it could be that you enjoy, so I'm gonna go back to the writing part. You enjoy writing, and you're like, whenever I write, I want to do this for the rest of my life, and I enjoy it. It's pleasurable, it's stimulating, it's energizing, and at the same time, you're like, I still want to make money from it because I want to feel like I get to sit down, enjoy the sun, enjoy my cup of coffee or tea, and also write. And so, what can I do for that? How can I generate the money? Um, and I also do need something right now. Eventually, I want it to look this little way, um, where I generate money from the book itself. But what can I do beforehand that would still support me, right? Because I still need to be supported. I still want to do things. Still want to go out with people, and whether it be friends, family, or self. I want to go on trips. I still want to do that stuff as I build and create this. So why did I lose my train of thought? Okay, so let me try to refocus again. Um, so it's a tweaking of experience as you move along, and to continue building that for yourself, because you know what it is that satiates you, that satisfies you and gives you what you are looking for. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, this is nine of cups, right? It's this unexpected way of receiving pleasure and satisfaction and stimulation. Your sensory um, mode, like your senses are activated. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Is that your senses are activated and you get to enjoy that, bask in that pleasure. It is quite nice. It's quite nice. And it's the sense of feeling that you are successful and that you are progressing along your journey. And this means that it may not be that you have reached your destination, but the you feel that you have it. You feel that you are progressing towards it, through it, in it. That was nice. Okay. So you feel all the emotions, the stimulation running through you, and you're gonna move through and with it. Four of Pentacles. Um, so this little one is, don't only hold on to what you know. Because you also, for you to achieve this new vision, this, what is it, something that you haven't experienced before, but it's an idea that you have and you want it, right? You, yes, you start off with what you know, but at the same time, it's not logical on how you're going to achieve that, right? Your body, your mind is going to take you through a path where it's illogical, where your body has not experienced it before. It's going to do things that are different. It's going to show up different. And so hoarding on to what you already know, this is going to be a practice of you letting go of that and saying, okay, I'm grateful and thankful that this has supported me, this habit, this practice has supported me, but I'm also ready to experience this other thing, which I know I don't know what it's like. And at the same time, I do. I have an idea of what it may be like. And it scares me. And being okay with that and moving through that, right? Move through the the grounding energy of what is presenting. Okay, so it's moving through what is presenting itself and saying that, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go and have this experience, and it's a continual practice. You don't know where your boundaries are. There's boundaries that you may have that you didn't even know they were boundaries, right? But it comes from a place of you breaking free from what you know and doing the things that are different. Not necessarily referring to what's different from society. It's not that. It's what's different from what you're used to doing. It's And so it's a matter of you tending to your own ecosystem, to your own beliefs, and shifting through that and finding where you are the most abundant, and what that looks like, how that is communicated in this earth, in this world, for you to make happen. All right. This is 9. Yeah. The 9 of Wands. So yes, you have been tested, right? You've been tested, and you are finally in a place where you are seeing it's not necessarily that you're seeing it, but it's you're feeling it. You're feeling the vision being possible, right? The 7 of Wands. It's your heart at work. Your heart at work, and also you are seeing what the work has yielded for you. How the journey has unfolded for you to be in the space that you're in right now. How much you've learned, how much you've experienced, how much you've felt about yourself, about the life you've had, about shifting your ideas and your perception of the life you've had, about the stories and your limitations. Like, you're building a relationship with yourself, and you're finally doing it in a way that it supports you and allows you to expand that much greater. Yeah, it allows you to expand that much greater. And I'm going to be pulling out some cards from the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle deck. Ooh. Altar of Air, Clarity. What I feel like from this is that you're understanding how your body and your mind unfolds itself and tells you, okay, now there's this little thing that needs unfolding, right? There's this little thing that you perfected and you're moving through, it feels effortless, but there's this little thing that it's a bit challenging, and you're like, oh, okay, I actually want to work through that. So you're like, oh, actually, in this, because you're starting to see how the dots are connected, how one aspect of your life it feels effortless, and you're applying those skills into this other aspect of your life, and it's supporting you, and you're seeing how it's connected and how to make it happen, how to make the experience unfold. And you're seeing the progress of it, the success of it, the potential, the possibility. You're seeing and feeling the journey of that. That's phenomenal. That this is how you're approaching it's pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. Sorry. So okay. Mother of Water, emotional self care. Just look at that imagery, like friggin' gorgeous. It looks like a uterus that's gushing water. Yeah, it looks like the organ itself. It's beautiful. So the Mother of Water, it's your flow of abundance. To me, this imagery, it's very similar to the way Lakshmi is depicted. And it's this imagery of abundance, about water, of flow, of creativity, as it has, because Lakshmi has two elephants side by side, like, they're facing the other way a little bit. Those elephant, what it symbolizes, the elephant head itself, it symbolizes the back of the skull, and the trunk, the symbol of the spinal cord. Um, so it's that direct connection with source, connecting to the physical body, grounding itself, the flow, the natural flow through the spine. Um, as above, so below. It's all of that that comes into play here. And I feel like you are finally experiencing it. You've learned how to master all your elements. You've learned how to tap into your physical body and also feel it. Not just, only thinking. You're also feeling. And that's what's beautiful. And I feel like that's something that you get to experience in your fullness, right? You try your best to do something, anything, so you feel better. And you found the rhythm, the system that works for you. You find habits and practices that are sustainable for you. Consistency could be that you practice it once a week, or once every other day, or once a month, right? Or according to the moon cycle. Like whatever the practice is, you found a practice that works for you. You're understanding and listening to the rhythm that your body moves at, and you're doing the right action. When I say right action, each individual has their own right action, their own um, sense of movement. It's your essence, it's the whispers you hear, it's the life force energy flowing through you. It's the pulsation that inspires you to move. All of that. So the right action is moving through you, right? And you have learned what that right action looks like for you. So I find that quite beautiful. The martyr, sacrifice and self-reflection. I feel like you're getting a glimpse, not getting a glimpse, you're starting to see where you have abandoned yourself, um, where you need some attunement, right? Your perceptiveness to these aspects of yourself and the way you're showing up in your life. It's shifting. You are shifting it. You have taken the steps, the practices, you have built the habits to shift, to move, to breathe, and to pulsate. And that's beautiful, right? To ground into yourself, to move through it, to be moved by force, by nature around you. You have been cleansed and are being cleansed. You're in this process of being cleansed. You're still in it. It's not complete just yet. As you step into the space of um, your truest, fullest expression, right? It's this piercing experience of showing you how and what it's like to come and be and act from your heart. Uh, it's this whole depiction of Kali or Durga with the trident and piercing the heart of the demon or whoever they are, um, trying to kill, but it's not you're killing it. Like it's not the whole story that you're killing someone. It's just a cleansing, a piercing truth being told, truth being expressed. It's a surrender of How dare you defile me? How dare you defile yourself? Be pure in your expression. Yeah, it's purely that. Is there anything else? No? Okay. So I'm going to be leaving the message right there. And thank you guys for watching and listening. And I'll speak to you guys soon.